Hi guys, it's the Tin Man. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall. It's gently balanced. There's a little bit of a look up there in the... while I drink my tea. Get ready for my walk. And I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit on my negative attitude. You know, I'm not yet feeling much in pay. How a person doing this, especially when it's on a research level, I'm gonna think could be more affected. But when you're doing it on a level of really, I'm not getting enough attention from YouTube for them to think, oh, let's just put him all over the place. Even though it deserves every person to be able to kind of analyze it in their own language so they can figure out their own positioning on what I'm observing and bringing to the world through my channel. There's not many people who are bringing it on this level. There are people out there that do field research and are picking up on the signs of it through recognition from my channel, and they've made this aware to me. So that's good to hear that other people 100% are picking up that I'm showing some effective, documented, understood by them information. So they're at least getting however big a glimpses into the understanding they are. I don't know how many people follow me very deeply into it. I think there's a number that have pretty good faith in that, on my opinions and my findings and such. I don't say that I'm going to be perfect in everything, but I know I have done discoveries that have yet to be put out to the public. I know it for 100%. Whether anybody above the public knows about it or even understands it or it's in their mindset at all, I haven't been able to find out that. Basically, I'm getting down to the track marks of the beings that dwell in our forest for the most part. And reside in this area. And yeah, so I just want more people. You know, I'm making plans to, you know, I've been busy for almost 3 weeks here. Pretty much it took out 3 weeks of my time. I'm not complaining. It's just that I've only had so much to do whatever I've had. But it was the end of summer. You know, I was real antsy to try to get some stuff in. My money hasn't really flowed well where I could, you know, do a good little tour or anything like that. Financially, I just couldn't afford it. Financially, right now, I'm sitting with the difficulty. I picked up a new camera, but I'm sitting with the difficulty of not easy accessible memory cards, as in mine are fairly full of stuff that I like to keep. So for me to start zigzagging them around and mixing them up and stuff, I just try to avoid it, but it looks like I might have to do that just to try out experiments on my new camera until next month, because I've been financing this pretty much myself, although there was a great guy from down under that helped me out a couple of times, and he's muchly appreciated if he still comes around, and that is Josh. I appreciate a lot of people that have helped me out, with even just on the level of a moral support or a researcher's support, just noting that this is hard. You're right, Tin Man. That's enough support, just saying, yeah, it is hard. That kind of recognition. So I'm out here doing whatever I'm doing, and I'm doing pretty good, and people need to know that, and some are starting to know it. And I suggest that you start sharing on your channel. Even you who are following me, start pointing. Don't worry so much that you're going to get huge. Worry so much that this information just needs to be getting out there, because that's my worry. Look at my huge numbers. Less than 3,000 people. And I push and I push and I push and I push. And I got almost just as many videos out as I do people. Peace out from the Tin Man. Ian. A real researcher looking for some real stuff. I'm going to do a bit of a zoom there. So we'll go like this for the people who thought they might be seeing. And from the widespread, you look where I've brought the camera up. I'm trying to cover all the areas. Hopefully. So if you've seen something. They're shadows, guys. Lots of shadows, and these shadows shouldn't be moving right now at all. There's no reason for a shadow to have grown bigger in the time you watch this, or move its positioning. Not unless I did a wide change of my camera. So, peace out. From the Tin Man.